Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Sanjay Kumar Patel, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering Department, MLV Textile and Engineering College, Bhilwara, Rajasthan. Here I am going to discuss module number 1, lecture number 8 on brakes. Some points, important points here I will discuss with you. Already we know that case number 2 in which drum rotate anti-clockwise and case number 3 drum rotate clockwise. Both cases we have got same equation, Rn multiplied by x is equal to P multiplied by L plus mu multiply Rn multiply A. Rn is the normal reaction, x is the distance between pivoted to Rn, P is applied upward, L is the distance between upward to pivoted, mu is the, you know that already, coefficient of friction, Rn is the normal reaction, A is the offset. From this we see that moment of frictional force add with applied effort. It means that moment of frictional force to support the applied force. That case is called self-energized brake. In this case, already frictional force support to vehicle stop. Such type of brake are said to be self-energized brake. When the frictional force is great enough, it means that value is greater than PL. Then that situation is called self-locking. No need of PL. There is no need of PL because of that value frictional moment is already greater than PL. From above expression, it means that from this equation we have see that x is greater or equal to x less or equal to mu multiply A, then P will be negative or equal to 0. Here you can see that x value will be less than this value mu multiply A. That quantity goes left side and that is the already greater than x. Therefore PL will be negative or equal to 0. This means that no external force is needed to apply the brake. Hence the brake is called self-locking brake. Therefore the condition of brake self-locking should be satisfied x less or equal to mu multiply A. Self-locking brake is used only in back stop application. Second point, brake should be self-energized, not be self-locking. Third point, in order to avoid self-locking, to prevent the braking system, x should be always greater than mu multiply A. Fourth point, if AB is the projected area of drum or block or shoe, then the pressure will be at the point of applied normal reaction. PB is equal to Rn divided upon AB. AB is the projected area. Projected area AB is equal to width of shoe and projected length of shoe. Projected length of shoe is equal to W multiply 2 times R sin theta. When the single block or shoe brake is applied to the rolling wheel, an additional load is thrown on shaft bearing due to heavy normal reaction Rn only one side, and you want to prevent bending of shaft or overcome this drawback, a double block or shoe brake system will. Here I will discuss pivoted block or shoe brake. That is the schematic diagram already shown. That is the angle between drum and shoe brake. Shoe brake projected, shoe projected angle on the center of drum is 2 theta, and a normal Rn applied at the center of this arc, and one tangential force Ft, that is the P force, is called upward force. Distance between pivoted to Rn is x. Distance between pivoted to applied upward is equal to L. Therefore, we know that if angle of 2 theta less than 60 degree, that considered as a point force applied on drum. Therefore, in that case, we said that the applied normal force on drum is uniform. If 2 theta is greater than 60 degree, then we can say that mu is equal to, another word we can replace in place of mu by mu dash is equal to 4 times mu sin theta divided upon 2 theta plus sin 2 theta. Here I will discuss a numerical related to pivoted block brake, a single block brake shown in figure here. The diagram of drum is 250 mm. The diameter of that is the drum, and diameter is 250 mm. Angle of contact 2 theta is equal to 90 degree. 2 theta is equal to 90 degree. It means that it is greater than 60 degree. 2 theta is greater than 60 degree. Therefore, in place of mu, we have replaced mu dash. Mu dash is equal to 4 times mu sin theta divided upon 2 theta plus sin 2 theta. Friction between the drum and lining. Friction between drum and lining is 0.35. Friction coefficient mu is equal to 0.35. Determine the torque that may be transmitted by the block brake. How much torque transmitted by the block brake? You know that diameter of drum is 250. It means that small d is equal to 250 and radius is equal to 125 mm. Already you know that 2 theta is equal to 90 degree. 90 degree is converted into radian, pi by 2 radian. P is upward applied by the driver. That is the P is equal to 700 Newton, mu is the 0.35. Therefore, mu dash is equal to 4 times mu sin theta divided upon 2 theta plus sin 2 theta. Mu multiply 0.35 multiplied by sin 45 degree divided upon 2 multiply theta is equal to pi by 4. Therefore, 2 theta is equal to pi by 2 plus sin 2 theta is equal to 90 degree. So mu dash will be 0.385. Ra is normal force pressing the block to the drum. That is the normal force Rn. Ft tangential force. That is the tangential force. And applied torque about the center of drum. Ft multiply R of drum is equal to 125 mm. Therefore, Tb, transmitted torque Tb is equal to Ft multiply R. Ft multiply R, that is the radius of drum. Taking moment about the pivoted point O, that is the point O of all forces, so you know that is the effort applied by the driver 700 mm at a distance of 450, 700 multiply 450. That is the clockwise will be taken positive sign. Ft at a distance of 50 mm offset. Therefore, Ft multiply 50. Both forces moment is clockwise. Therefore, you have taken the value clockwise of movement is plus with plus sign are taking positive, that is the plus sign, that is the plus sign. Here Rn apply on that point at a distance of 200 mm and produce moment about the pivoted point is anti-clockwise. Therefore Rn multiply 200, you know that Ft is equal to frictional torque is equal to mu dash multiply Rn. Already you know that in engineering mechanics tangential force or frictional force is equal to mu dash times Rn. Mu dash is equal to 4 times mu sin theta divided upon 2 theta plus sin 2 theta. Here Rn replaced by Ft divided upon mu dash. Rn is equal to Ft divided upon mu dash multiply 200. Therefore finally we have got Ft is equal to 670 Newton. Already we know that TB transmitted torque is equal to TB is equal to Ft multiply R, that is the Ft distance between Ft to center of drum is the radius of drum. R is equal to 125 mm, that is the 125 mm. Force apply Rn. What is the value of what is the value of Ft? Ft I already got 670 mm. 670 multiply 125 mm is equal to 83750 Newton mm, and converted into Newton meter it is 3.75 Newton meter. That is the final answer of that question.